Well, that first game was a bummer now, wasn't it? My apologies, everyone. I did not mean to spit in your faces in regards to that first game. Wait, can we use that joke? Uh. Howdy, folks. Morgoth the Barbarian here, and welcome to the actual Week 1 matchup of our Strat-O-Matic football playthrough. Of course, we did start the season and Week 1 technically on Thursday, but, yeah, Tampa was just all over Dallas, 30-3. I mean, the Cowboys in our timeline did better, for crying out loud, but apparently the ones here didn't bother showing up, so oopsies. Well, good news is the Week 1 matchup should be a lot better, keyword should, because we got the San Francisco 49ers and Baltimore Ravens in our Week 1 matchup. Two teams that did really good in last season's playthrough, but then got bounced into playoffs literally right away. Well, that's just how it goes sometimes. So, you know what? Maybe they'll do better, just as good this year, and then maybe they'll actually play each other in the Super Bowl. So this could be our Super Bowl preview for all we know here. So we've got two really good teams vying in... Well, I know it's an inter-conference matchup, or intra-conference, I don't know. But, hey, it's a very intriguing matchup, too. Also, the team with the better record also... Wait. No, never mind. But anyways, you get the idea here. So, good early season test for both teams to see where they're at. And we'll get to see... who's can stake a claim to being the best squad in the NFL Week 1, which is absolutely meaningless, as we all know. So, we'll play it out. I'll get set up here, and we'll get this game underway here in good old Week 1. 49ers, Ravens. Let's go. Yeah! Well, this is probably some good fortune, but we got the Niners in red being the visitors, which is their team colors. The Ravens get to be in green, and I've got everything set up, and we are ready to go here. All right. Since this game is in Baltimore, for San Francisco, we'll call it. They're going to call odds. Sorry. Ravens win the coin toss, and they'll wait till the second half to get it. So... the 49ers will receive the opening kickoff here, and it will be Baltimore getting it in the second half. So, here we go. 49ers, Ravens. Two top teams, two Hardball brothers, and hopefully not a Beyonce causing a blackout of the stadium or something. I know. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Meanwhile, speaking of which, we're at the 9-yard line to the number 1 back, so we're getting the return here to start us off. And there's a penalty. Oh, that's nice. Wow, already off to a great start. 22 yards if it holds. Opponent offsides. That doesn't count. Okay, there's no offsides, so get out of here. So we'll bring it up to the 31. I'm not going to do anything with the offsides. It's a little bit too complicated here. All right. Starting lineup for the Niners. There's actually a change in quarterback. I've been using Brock Purdy because this is about when he emerged. But Jimmy Garoppolo somehow is actually the better quarterback in 2022. So I'm going to say he starts from this point forward. So Jimmy Garoppolo is the quarterback here. It's 2022. All right, and nothing wrong with seeing Jimmy G. Brandon Ayuk is the split. We're going to actually start with Kyle Juszczyk as the fullback, and George Kittle's the tight end. We'll be seeing Juwan Jennings. Christian McCaffrey is running the football, and Deebo Samuel is the flanker, though we may see him in at halfback a couple times. The Niners can do that. Speaking of which, let's have Christian McCaffrey run the ball 1st and 10 as the Ravens see this. 5, Oh, this is wonderful. A fumble roll right out of the gate. What are we doing here? Yep, it is indeed a fumble on the first play of the game. Oh, I screwed up. Never mind. I'm going to say, oh, it actually still is a fumble roll, but I'm going to require myself to re-roll it. Good job, me. It's still a fumble, though! Except McCaffrey now loses a yard. Oh, that's brilliant. And the Ravens pick it up! Oh, for crying out loud! You know what? I'm going to allow it. You know what? From this point forward, a new rule. I'm going to roll this and treat it like a return. If I get an X, I'm going to say it's returnable. No. So apparently Christian McCaffrey fumbled on the very first play of the year. What the hell? Even with a misread of the card there, because I rolled a D, Christian McCaffrey somehow still fumbles the ball. The only difference is he lost a yard rather than, gain one. Two, actually. I guess I'll pick anybody on the Ravens defense. On the Niners defense. Hold on, we're trying to assign who gets it. We'll say Nick Bosa got it because I rolled a star, and sure enough, he plopped on it. So Nick Bosa recovers it. No, I'm sorry. It's the wrong person. Oh, my God. Nick Bosa's on the Niners, you idiot. Oh, boy. We're already off to a great start. There actually is no star for the Ravens. No, Justin Houston. So we're going to say Justin Houston was somehow in the game at the time, and he's the one that gets the forced fumble and the recovery simultaneously. All right, that was the worst possible start you could have asked for. So Christian McCaffrey fumbled on the first play of the game. Good grief. So Baltimore now has it at the 30, just so the Niners 30, just so we're all clear. And here's their starting lineup. Lamar Jackson's the quarterback. Rashad Bateman's in at the split. J.K. Dobbins is running the football. We're going to have Mark Andrews be the tight end. Where is Patrick Ricard? He's the fullback. There he is. We might be seeing Isaiah Likely too. Devin Duvernay is the flanker. Okay. Let's hope the Ravens don't do the same thing here. 1st and 10 from the Niner 30. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's actually a pass that's not seen, by the way. I should have mentioned that. And it goes 8 yards to Mark Andrews right out of the... Wait, I did it again. I keep forgetting that D is, you roll the other card, and sure enough, it's now an interception roll. Oh, that's great. 2 or 12. No, incomplete. Okay, I got to remember that when I roll a D, I'm reading the opposite card. I am still not used to that rule. My apologies. So it's an incompletion to Mark Andrews on 1st down. Ouch. Okay, 2nd and 10. Try this again. Okay, I don't have to worry about it this time. Meanwhile, J.K. Dobbins gets nothing. So this is going not great for the Ravens either. And now we're forced to do a 3rd down here. All right, the Niners are going to see this coming. 3rd and 10. 6. Now I'm rolling the opposite card. And I regret that I did because it's incomplete. It would have been a must run. Ugh, okay. So, yeah, incompletion to Devin Duvernay. And I guess, Justin Tucker is going to have to attempt this field goal. Yes, he is still in this game, despite, what eventually happened, but we won't talk about that. Will he at least make this field goal? Kick is up. No good! Oh, no. Oh, no. Ay, both teams just blundering their way through on their first drive. So Justin Tucker misses the field goal. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. So just to recap, Niners on their first possession, fumbled on the first play. Ravens on their first possession, 3 and out. essentially, and then missed a field goal. Yeah, they 3 plays, 0 yards, missed field goal. You know what? I mean, if you like chaos, you're getting it good and early, but geez, we could have done without all that. All right, well, here's hoping the next highlight I get to is a lot better than what we just witnessed for the first 2 minutes of this game. Oh, my God. All right, well, we're tied at 0-0, and with that, I'm kind of scared to roll the next footage highlight, but you know what? We're going to do it anyway. So roll. Oh, boy. Roll the next highlight. Jeez. I'm scared. But we got to do it anyway, so here we go. Okay, you'll all be happy to know that the Ravens' second drive is going much better than their first. So see, there is hope for us after all. Okay, 1st and 10 from the Niner 16. 7. Oh, there's a potential penalty. Off tackle. No gain if it holds. It won't because the Niners committed a penalty. Oh, great. Number 2. Personal foul on the defense that is half the distance to the goal and an automatic first down. Brilliant. It would have gone for no gain. Instead, it's now 1st and goal from the 8. All right. This is a flat pass that's going to get missed on 1st and goal. Another one. Okay, let's see. It's a 3-yard loss if it holds. That's going to hold. Ouch. Isaiah Likely went the wrong way. That wasn't supposed to happen. All right, apparently the Niners were ready for that halfback screen. How about a 2nd and 11? Tight end screen, excuse me. My God. Another potential penalty and another fumble roll. So this is going from bad to worse. 2 through 4 or 12, it's trouble. No, it's not. What's the penalty roll? No, so it just went from bad to worse. A yard loss for J.K. Dobbins. Oh, dear. That is not supposed to happen. 3rd and 12, technically. This is not good. 8 on a short. And it goes even worse. It's a sack. Baltimore, you're going the wrong way. What are you doing? 4-yard loss on the play, and who gets the sack? Number 4. That would be Samson Ebukam gets credit for the sack. It's a loss of 4 on the play as Ebukam gets Lamar. And this is now a 33-yard field goal as Baltimore completely went backwards. All right, Justin Tucker, you missed 1. Don't do it again. Kick is up. Hey, guess what, everyone? He did it again. He did it again. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? No way. No freaking way. The Niners get the ball at the 20, by the way, automatically. Since they're inside the 20, I'm going to rule that they get it there. But, yeah. Justin Tucker shanks yet another field goal. No, I don't need to go there. If you know, you know, but I don't need to go there. But yeah, Justin Tucker has missed 2 field goals. Why? All right, you know what? Well, regardless, the game is still tied at 0. Baltimore, you've had 2 opportunities and you failed, okay? Just stop it. Stop it. Both of you, stop it. My God, it's going to be one of those games, isn't it? All right, carry on. So 3rd time's the charm, right? Right? I'm just checking. It's a 2nd and 4 from the Niner 19. Let's see if this works. All right, they're going to guess this off-tackle run from Kenyon Drake correctly, so let's see what happens. 9, wouldn't have mattered any either way. Goes for no gain. Okay. 3rd down and 4 here. And Lamar's going to take it himself. He can do that, remember. And they're going to miss this again. Hit him for 25 yards the first time, last time this happened, and this time he's going back 3 yards if this stands. Oh, God. No, because San Francisco was offsides, you idiots. Automatic first down. So that's how Lamar lost 3 on that play, because someone lined up offsides. Brilliant job. Do it again next time. Automatic first and 10, since it was 3rd and 4. Good job. First and 10 from the 14. Kenyon Drake is going nowhere. Oh, that's wonderful. All right, second down. Now, this is an end run that'll get missed, but only it's Kenyon Drake's turn to try it. Doesn't matter. He is going back a yard. San Fran has a really good run defense. 3rd and 11. This is not good. Six on a short. Lamar's going to have to actually run it as he's flushed out of the pocket. He has 6 if this holds. It's not enough for the first, but let's see what happens. No. All right, so Lamar gets 6 on the not-so-designed run. We have a 4th down and 5. Now, here's the problem. Justin Tucker has missed 2 field goals. What are the odds he misses 3, especially a chip shot 26-yarder? I'm going for it. I do not trust my kicker right now. Until otherwise, I don't trust him. 4th and 5. I'm doing it. Let's try a flat pass to the Mark Andrews, see if it works. 4th and 5. San Francisco sees it coming, obviously. And it's going to Andrews. And it's a turnover on downs. Again. Incomplete. The Niners will get it at their own 9. So this time I'd opt not to kick it, and it backfires yet again. So this is now 3 times we've seen the Ravens enter the red zone, and all 3 times they flub. You've got to be kidding me. And we're not even out of the first quarter yet, and here we are. Just an absolute disaster for unfolding for Baltimore. Meanwhile, it's still 0-0 as neither team is doing anything offensively right now. Well, Baltimore kind of is. San Fran is somewhat struggling right now. They only have 4 yards total. This is just not good. All right, this game better pick up soon, or we're going to have another snooze fest in our hands. Wonderful. All right, we've entered the end of the first quarter, and we're tied at 0, and the Niners are going the wrong way right now. We're picking up with a 2nd and 23. It's going to be one of those games, people. It's just going to be one of those games where all hell breaks loose. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Here's hoping the second quarter is better than the first, because that was just depressing, so... Off to the next highlight, which hopefully is a lot better than this, although 2nd and 23, I mean, come on. That should tell you all you need to know about how this first quarter went. So let's see what happens. Not from here, not for the Niners, but who knows. All right, whatever. 2nd and 23. Yeah. 11 on a short. A long gain. Oh, my God. No way. It's a 50-yard gain for Brandon Ayuk. Oh, for... yeah, okay. Glad I caught myself there. My God. He's all the way down to the 42. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. So Brandon Ayuk just uncorked a 50-yard bomb. All right, that works for me. Jeez. All right, 1st and 10. Yeah, we're going to do it. 5. The linebacker isn't seen. Uh-oh, fumble roll 2 or 12. That's neither, so it's a no gain. 2nd and 10 here. Now we're going to get our first Deebo Samuel run. That won't be seen. Well, there's going to be an injury. Let's not mind that. It only goes for 5. So Samuel picks up 5 on that scamper. But now we have an injury for San Francisco's offense. All 2s, and whoever's the 7th. Oh, the split end is gone, so no more Brandon Ayuk for real. He's done for this game and the next. So Brandon Ayuk, you're out of here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have to apologize. I accidentally paused the video and then forgot to unpause it. But guess what happened? Touchdown! That's what happened. I know, kind of late, but what basically happened is Lamar Jackson threw an interception deep in his own territory. Doesn't that figure? And then the Niners had a couple of false starts, and now they just Jimmy Garoppolo threw another long TD pass. This time to Deebo Samuel, and this time it goes for a 32-yard touchdown. So that's how they scored. Robbie Gould hit the extra point, and it's 14-0. My apologies for accidentally hitting the pause button and then not unpausing it. Good job, production crew. You messed up. Yeah, I'm blaming them. Screw my production crew. I'm blaming them. They apparently were letting the squirrels chew on the wires again or something. I gotta have a talk with them over that. But yeah, there we go. We first it was a missed field goal last on Thursday, and now this. I'm on a good roll. And once again, I'm blaming my technical crew. How dare you? I'm going to have a talk with them. All right, well, there you go. My apologies for accidentally letting you miss a 32-yard touchdown to Deebo Samuel. You have to take my word for it, but it did happen. So, regardless, it's 14-0 49ers. And I think it's safe to say the Ravens are beating themselves right now. They've had 3 opportunities to score. They've missed all 3 of them, and now we have this interception. Brilliant. Just brilliant. Pick it up, guys. This is not funny. All right. No more pausing. 2nd down. You know what? They're going to play it. 5 on an end run. Oh, no. 2 through 7. It's a fumble! And the Niners pick it up. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh. Baltimore, you have really got to stop shooting yourselves in the foot. This is getting ultra ridiculous. So, another drive, another horrific ending. I'm just wondering who forced that fumble. Javon Kinlaw forced it, and Eric Armstead picked it up. Well, isn't that wonderful? That is the 2nd turnover of the game. The Ravens, 2nd in a row. Yeah, bizarrely, they have not punted. And you would think they would have more than 0 points, but no, here we are. It's just been one chaotic disaster after another. I don't know what to say except, oh boy, this is going to get ultra awful if they keep this up. So, yeah, I'll give Elijah Mitchell some carries. Why not? So Niners will have it at Baltimore's 33. And once again, they are gifted ultra good field position. I just don't know what to say here. Oh, boy. All right, 1st and 10. This run will get missed. Well, actually, we'll do it. Baltimore will think pass because they see 3 wideouts. 7, and it's a short gain for Elijah Mitchell anyways. He'll get 16, so would you look at that, right out of the gate. Of course, even San Francisco's backup running back is going nuts. And then we're in the red zone already. 1st and 10, just like that. Seven on a flat, and Kittle gets 7 since it was seen. I believe that is his first catch of the game. Yep, it is. All right. 2nd and 3. This gets missed. 9 on a short. Garoppolo would have had to have ran it. Instead, it's incomplete. Was looking for Juwan Jennings. 3rd and 3. This is going to get missed. 5 and an off tackle, not seen. Well, bad news, it's not going anywhere. Good news, this fumble roll isn't as bad. And no fumble. Mitchell just gets stopped for no gain. And there you go. 4th and 3. Field goal, or do I try it? I'm going to be greedy and try it. 4th and 3. We're going to do it. All right. 4th and 3 from the 10. I mean, the Ravens have been hurting themselves here. So let's see if we can put more pressure on them. 4th and 3. Oh, nope. Almost. Oh, if it wasn't for this, it would have been a touchdown. But instead it's a 4-yard loss. Turnover on downs. Oh, almost. So there you go. Baltimore's defense at least showed up. Oh, man. Yeah, it's a 4-yard loss to, I don't even know who I threw that to. I think I threw that to Samuel. Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, my apologies. I had a moment there. I just remembered it was Deebo Samuel who I threw that to. Okay, I might be half asleep right now. I mean, oops. But apparently that was the wrong decision, and the Ravens with a key stop there. So I don't know if this will help them or not, but we'll certainly see. So Ravens get at their own 14. They dodge one off the fumble, so we'll see if this helps them out or not. All right. All right, folks, we've hit the 2-minute warning. Niners are driving. They're at the Raven 39. We have it 1st and 10 as we just saw George Kittle catch a 12-yard pass, and here we go. 1st and 10. Quick rules are in effect here. 5 and a line buck on a... Oh, no. That's what I was afraid of. 2 through... Please let this be an 8 through 10. It is not, so it's a fumble! But fortunately, the Niners recover. Okay, no harm, no foul here. So McCaffrey fumbles the ball yet again, but fortunately, somebody on the Niners recovered. Meanwhile, you can give that one to Patrick Queen. The forced fumble, that is. But again, thankfully, someone on the Raven Niners picked it up. Meanwhile, 2nd and 8 is what we're staring at here. 8 on a flat. That's to the receiver. It's going to Samuel. And that is incomplete. All right. 3rd and 8 here. Five on a short. To the receiver, to George Kittle. And it's incomplete again. No dice. So we are just barely in Robbie Gould field goal range, but with it being a 2 through 5, I don't like that. It's too short to punt, but we have all 3 timeouts in a minute 30, so worst case scenario, There's a minute remaining to do something. But Baltimore has not been doing anything all day. I'm going to risk it. 4th and 8. Let's do it. Let's do it. 4th and 8. I'm going for it. This is kind of not a good idea, but I'll do it anyways. 3 and a short. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Incomplete. And the Ravens get the ball at the 37. As Garoppolo tried to look for Deebo Samuel and found nothing. Good pass defense by the Ravens there, and they get the ball back. All right. Now, the Niners do get the ball to start the second half if you wait, no, the Ravens do. Okay. So they may be able to pull the old score and score again trick if they do this correctly here. I don't know if they'll be able to do it, but we'll certainly find out, shall we? All right, they got a minute remaining, and it's 1st and 10 here. By the way, Justin Tucker has missed 2 field goals, so we'll keep that in mind. Meanwhile, it's a 6-yard gain if this holds to Demarcus Robinson, who I should have been using this whole time, but didn't for some reason. Okay, and he gets out of bounds. Remember, flat passes, stop if completed, stop the clock at this juncture. So Demarcus Robinson gets 6. And he stops the clock as he goes out of bounds. Meanwhile, it's 2nd and 4. Eight on a flat to Andrews. And he'll get 9 in the first and stop the clock. And they're just using flat passes to make sure this doesn't go too far. So 9 for Andrews as he gets the first down. All right, 1st and 10. They're going to try it. 7 on a short. How about no? Incomplete to Devin Duvernay. Okay, 2nd down. 9 on a flat. To the receiver to Andrews again. And he gets 9 more and goes out at the 39. Stopping the clock yet again. They are working that sideline quite well, but it's 3rd and 1. This is going to get missed. This line buck for Dobbins has 7 and the first down, and the Ravens will take their first time out. As that was merely just to get the first down there. All right, Dobbins gets his yardage, and we're up to 1st and 10 here. Ball's at the 32. You know what? Try it. 8 on a long. Oh, Lamar's going to have to run this. And Lamar Jackson will run for 12 and get the first. The Ravens will take their second time out as Lamar Jackson does not get out of bounds. All right. 1st and 10 from the 20. Five and a short to the receiver to Duvernay. And he does not get anything. Incomplete. They've targeted Duvernay 5 times and he has nothing to show for it. My goodness. 2nd down. 10 on a flat. Oh, please don't let this penalty mean anything. It doesn't. Touchdown! Finally, the Ravens score. It's Mark Andrews. Finds some space and makes it happen. 20 yards. There it is. There we go. The Ravens finally strike with 15 seconds to spare. Extra point is good. Justin Tucker didn't miss that one. And There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The Ravens have finally done something all game, and it took them 29 minutes and 30 seconds to do so. Isn't that wonderful? But yeah, they finally make San Francisco pay for one of their blunders, and it ends with a Lamar Jackson 20-yard TD pass to Mark Andrews. It is now 14-7. Baltimore is still trailing, but they cut the deficit in half. All right, and I don't think the Niners will be doing too much of anything here, but we'll see. 9 yards in the back of the end zone. Just don't fumble it. I don't think they will, but it's going to be very close. 19 yards from Ray McCloud, so they get up to the 10. San Francisco's going to take a knee and call it a day. How about that? Yeah, Garoppolo will take one knee, we'll go into the half, and we'll call it a day there. There's no need to really try anything silly, so that's where we're leaving it. 14-7 at the first half comes to a conclusion here. And let's take a look at the first half stats here. Baltimore, forgetting something for Baltimore. All right, how about Jimmy Garoppolo doing well? 12 of 19 for 142 and a touchdown. It went to Deebo Samuel on the play we totally missed because I wasn't paying attention, apparently. Oopsies, my bad. Once again, I'll have to work with my technicians. Christian McCaffrey's not doing well. 8 for 23. Yeah, he scored a 13-yard touchdown, but he's put 2 balls on the ground, one of which got recovered. Otherwise, nobody's really doing anything in the rushing department. Ayuk had a 50-yard catch before leaving due to an injury. Otherwise, it's been kind of spread out, the passing yardage, between Samuel, McCaffrey, Kittle, and Juwan Jennings. And defensively, we've had 2 turnovers, a fumble, and an interception, and even a sack. So, pretty good effort from the Niners defense. On Baltimore's side, it's a mess. Lamar's 11 of 19 for 106. He's thrown a touchdown, as we just saw, but he's also been picked, which also got missed, but led to the second San Francisco touchdown. J.K. Dobbins has put a ball on the ground, too, and lost it. Otherwise, the rushing yardage is all spread out between him and Kenyon Drake and Lamar Jackson, who has 43 rushing yards. Mark Andrews caught that 20-yard TD. He's 4 for 50. Otherwise, meh for the receiving. And we mentioned Justin Tucker's 2 misses. Just embarrassing stuff. Could be a lot closer, but yet here we are. So, Baltimore, they do get the second half kickoff here. So maybe they can make something of it. They scored earlier, so now we'll see if they can score again. So 14-7, Niners lead as we enter half number 2, which hopefully will be less of a mess this time. Please, let it be so for our sakes. We need it. So what if I told you the Ravens managed to convert a 1st and 25? Or 2nd and 25? Yeah, that's how good this drive is going for them right now. They're at a 3rd and 2, but if we're doing that, my goodness. Okay, they're going to try to short pass to Mark Andrews on 3rd and 2. 49ers will see this coming, and there were better decisions to be made. It's an interception roll, 2 through 5 for a 12. No, incomplete. Jackson was going for Mark Andrews. 4th and 2. I don't know. Field goal actually would do something, but, I'm going to go for it. 4th and 3. It's not that bad. All right. 4th and 2, actually. My bad. All right, let's see if they convert this. 6 on a flat. Oh, this penalty better mean something. The play never happened. False start. Well, isn't that nice? That would have been an incomplete pass, but it was a false start. Okay, now we're kicking the field goal. Not my decision, just been made. Justin Tucker, don't let me down again. 41-yard field goal. Kick is up. That's better. It's good. Okay, Justin Tucker finally made a field goal. There we go. After missing two in the early portion of the game, Justin Tucker finally redeems himself. And the Ravens do manage to score in their opening drive despite facing a 2nd and 25 at one point. Nice. I mean, we'll take the point. So they're only down by 4 now as they can turn their opening drive into points. Excellent. Excellent. So good first drive for the Ravens. And we'll see if this game pulls any closer or if the Ravens can take the lead. But it looks like Baltimore finally learned. They're turning the curb. Finally. Oh, boy. All right. 1st and 10. They'll miss this line buck from Christian McCaffrey. Oh, dear. 2 or 12. This is a problem. Wait. Oh, even worse. Uh-oh. I almost read the wrong card, but this is going to get even worse now. And it is a fumble! And I believe the Ravens get it. Yes, they do. No return, and oh, man. Oh, man, that sucks. Now it's San Francisco's turn to start falling apart as Christian McCaffrey fumbles yet again. That is his 3rd fumble of the game, but the 2nd one he has lost. Oh, what are we doing here? The 2nd high linebacker. So Roquan Smith will get credit for that one. And Calais Campbell. Fun fact, neither one are on the Ravens team, but they are on this 2022 version. So Baltimore will have it 1st and 10 at San Francisco's 45. And now suddenly it's San Francisco beginning to fall apart here. They seem to be making one mistake after another. And all of a sudden Baltimore has it 1st and on their side of the field. That is highly unfortunate stuff. But alas, here we are. All right. You'll know in a few seconds if the Ravens are in scoring range and... Well, no, they didn't score on that drive as it turns out, and even worse, nothing happened. 14-10 is the current score as we enter the final quarter here. Ravens are trying to drive. They got 3rd and 7 at the 9 or 40 here, but they are in Justin Tucker field goal range. Okay, you know what? Let's stick with them. Let's stick with this for a minute. Let's see if they can actually get another field goal here. Keep in mind, Tucker missed 2 field goals, but he made this 3rd one. So 3rd and 7. I'll keep it live. Oh, I need to flip this so I see what I'm doing here. Let's see. 3rd and 7. Oh, why not? Niners see this. Okay, let's see. 7 on a short. That was not what I was hoping for. Incomplete. Lamar was looking for Mark Andrews. Okay, 4th and 7. I'm going to try the field goal. It's a 2 through 8. 57 yards. Oh, boy. Justin Tucker missed 2. So what are the odds he makes this one? Well, the kick is up and... Well, I would say it's good, but... It is! Never mind! It's good. So Justin Tucker made it from 57, but he shanks 2 earlier. Oh, whatever. You know what? We'll take it. Okay? We'll take the field goal here. We'll take the points. And Baltimore pulls within 1, speaking of which. So Justin Tucker converts on a 57-yard field goal. Very nice. That's the, Yeah, you know what? Never mind. We're not going to go there. But anyways, yeah. Baltimore pulls within a point, 14-13. This game has been a real defensive battle here. We're down to 14.5 in this game, and yeah, this is anyone's game here. Both these defenses are definitely showing up and showing out here. The question is, who's going to win this one? Well, we'll find out sure enough. Punt. That is going to go for 42 yards. Turned for a gain of... Oh, God. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. It is. It's a fumble! And the Niners get it! Actually, I'll do that for this one. You know what? Nah, we'll keep it. All right, and the Niners get it! Oh, no! Oh, the old special teams blunders special finally came up. Oh, what the hell? That is not the place to be doing that, whoever you are. Devin Duvernay, right? Yep. Devin Duvernay gets it and then puts it on the ground. It's a fumble, and then the Niners recover, and they have it 1st and 10 at the Raven 21. Unbelievable. The drive continues. Wow. Like I always say, there's always at least one special team blunder that happens in these episodes, and there you go. There it was. And here I thought the Justin Tucker misses were it, but nope. We got to go above and beyond. So it's 1st and 10, the Baltimore 21. That sucks. All right. Off tackle run's going to get missed right off the gate, and it's a 2-yard run for McCaffrey. 2nd and 8. This also gets missed somehow. 8 on an end run. That's not going anywhere. Baltimore defense was just waiting for that one. 3rd and 8. I can't grab my dice. 5 on a flat. That's incomplete. Was looking for Juwan Jennings, so we might as well have Robbie Gould kick a field goal here. Just make the most of these points. From 36? No, 30. Yeah, 36. The kick is up, and it is... Good news, bad news. Bad news, it doinks off the crossbar. Good news, it doinks inside the upright, so it's good. We had that happen in the last game, too. But, yeah, no shenanigans here. So Robbie Gould, doinks it into the crossbar, I guess. I don't know. One or the other, but it's still good. That's all that matters. And San Fran does turn those points into 3. That turnover into 3, excuse me. So Robbie Gould hits the 36-yard field goal, and it is 17-13. Niners are now leading with 10:15 remaining, so they do extend their lead to 4. Good. Again, this is still anyone's game if you think about it, so we'll see what happens. But again, both defenses have just been dominating this game. So it could come down to just one simple mistake. Just the way we like it with 2 top teams, eh? All right. Uh-oh. Niners are in the red zone now. They're at the Raven 12 if they've been driving here. Christian McCaffrey has finally come alive. 1st and 10 at the 12. 7. Well, he's not doing anything this run. Time him out, so no gain. 2nd and 10. Baltimore is going to miss this. 6 on an off tackle missed. McCaffrey is still getting 4 no matter what. Okay. We have a 3rd and 6. This could be very critical. All right, 3rd and 6. Flat pass. Let's see. 5. It goes for 4. It's not enough for the first, but let's see what this penalty entails. Nothing. So it's 4. All right. Actually, Baltimore is going to take their first time out. That is their first. Interesting. They're going to throw the ball, let the put the ball in the Niners' court here, if you will to say. We have a 4th and 2. Do I kick a field goal to make it a 1-score touchdown game? Or do I try to get greedy here and go for the touchdown? and see what happens. You know what? I'm just going to say, give me the field goal. I'll take the points. All right, this should be a chip shot. It's a 21-yard field goal. The only way this doesn't work if I roll a 11 or a 12. So let's see what happens. Robbie Gold kick is up. That is neither an 11 nor a 12, so it's good. Okay, there we go. Yeah, let's not get too greedy here. Points are very hard to come by here. We've already had some costly mistakes. Let's not make another one. So Robbie Gold converts from 21 yards out. And with 4:15 remaining, the Niners have a 7-point lead here. It's still anyone's game. Oh, this is going to get really, 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 really close here. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to stick with this here because this could very well be the last drive of the game here. So let's see if Lamar's got one on left in him. Well, they're going to return it from the 7 to start us off. Uh-oh. And that's a 23-yard return. So whoever the number one back, I believe that's Duvernay, gets us up to the 30. So, all right, we've got 4 minutes remaining. That is plenty of time, but we also don't want to leave the Niners with too much time either. They have all 3 timeouts. Baltimore has 2 as they used one of theirs earlier. All right, 1st and 10 here from the 30. This gets missed. 7 on a flat. I'm reading that card, and Mark Andrews has 12 to start us off in the first. Okay. So Andrews for 12. Okay, 1st and 10. Now this is going to cause some confusion. 9 on an off tackle. Missed, and Dobbins has himself a short gain. How about 16? Yeah, 16 in the first. So Dobbins gets all the way to the San Francisco 42. All right, 1st and 10. Niners will keep playing the pass. And that's incomplete. Lamar Jackson was looking for Isaiah Likely and found nothing. Okay, 2nd and 10 here. Niners missed us and think it's run. No, it's not. I mean, it's going to Dobbins, but not like that. I'll allow it. And it's a 9-yard gain. Okay. Dobbins gets to the 33, but he's a yard shy. 3rd and 1. I have a little bit of a decision to make here, although we got the 2-minute warning after this play. You know what? I think they're going to see it. And sure enough, that's what the Niners are looking for, to run. It's a flat to Robinson, and instead, 6 yards in the first. There we go, to Demarcus Robinson. They have it at the 27, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. As the Ravens are attempting to drive here, and it looks like they're kind of successful here. All right, 27 yards to tie the game. 1st and 10. I mean, the Niners are now switching into their pass defense here. 8 on the flat. And to the receiver, we're off to Likely, and no, incomplete. Second down here. Ooh, that's wonderful. Okay, well, it's an injury for San Francisco and a penalty roll. So let's start with the result here. It's a short gain, by the way. Andrews has 17. Does it hold? Okay, 2 things. No, and neither does the injury. False start offense. That play never happened, so no 17-yard gain, no injury. Move along. That actually kind of sucks for the Ravens, though. Because, yeah, reasons. On the flip side, the Niners dodge an injury, so I guess that there's some good that came out of that. I don't know. Anyways, 1st and 15. Ouch. This one's going to Duvernay, who continues his streak of not catching anything. Incomplete. Yikes. Oh boy. 3rd and 15. This is not good. 4 on a short. Uh-oh. Interception roll. 2 through 6. And it's picked off. Oh no. Returned for a gain of... Not a touchdown, obviously, but man, that is 20 yards. Oh, Lamar throws his second interception of the game. That one is a bit of a backbreaker. And he was looking for Devin Duvernay, who has not caught anything, but apparently the defensive left corner did, and yeah, Shadavius Ward is the man that makes the interception. That is Lamar Jackson's second interception of the game. And the Niners have it 1st and 10 at their own 40. And basically, we're at the point now where 1 first down ends it. So yeah, if they just need to get 1 first down, and then it'll be the end of the ball game here. Ravens still have 2 timeouts. This is obviously going to be a running situation. 1st and 10 from the 40. If San Fran makes it to midfield, this game is over. 6. All right, McCaffrey has 3. There's your first timeout. The Ravens have 1 more remaining because they took 1 earlier. It is 2nd and 7. 6 on an off tackle. 2 more for McCaffrey, and there's your last timeout. So we have a 3rd and 5. There's a little bit of a decision to make, but I think I know what I'm going to do. Let's go for it. The Niners see this. Ravens see this coming. 3 and a flat. And that's the ball game as Kittle gets a short gain. 16, he gets the first and goes and gets out of bounds, but it really doesn't matter at this point. And that should do it. Kittle gets a 16-yard completion to essentially end the ball game here. 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down. Yep, so let's see. Yeah, Kittle went out of bounds, unfortunately, so he did stop the clock, but whatever. There's the 1st down. 2nd down. Yep, Garoppolo's got to kneel it down 3 more times, and that's all she wrote. There you go. That's the ball game, and unfortunately, the Ravens made a few too many mistakes, and it cost them. San Francisco goes on the road and beats Baltimore 20-13. Ouch. Yeah, Baltimore, you kind of played yourselves on that one. But, hey, at least you scored more points than the Cowboys. All right. So it's the Niners winning this one 20-13. I made a mistake earlier in the broadcast saying this was the battle of the Hardball brothers. Not so fast. I think John left for Michigan by this point. So, oops, my bad. But hey, nothing wrong with Kyle Shanahan getting a win here. So, 20-13 Niners win. Some stats from this game. Jimmy Garoppolo goes 22-32, 221 and a touchdown. Pretty efficient game from him. McCaffrey ends up salvaging his game late, but he's still kind of a meh game. 21 for 76. Caught 27 yards worth of balls. Scored a TD, but lost 2 fumbles. So if you had him on your fantasy team, I am sorry. Well, I mean, at least he didn't get injured this game. Okay, I'll see myself out. Never mind. Anyways, moving on. Not too much else in the rushing department. Some balanced offense here. Deebo Samuel caught a long touchdown, 7 for 55. Brandon Ayuk caught a 50-yard catch before he left in this game. George Kittle was 5 for 49, so no one like good 49ers receivers, but it was nice and balanced. Look at this defensive effort. 4 turnovers, and this is why the Niners won. 2 forced fumbles and 2 picks, with Shadavius Ward getting the back-breaking interception that ended it. Ouch. That hurt. And then on the other side of the ball, Lamar Jackson was 21 of 39 for 198, threw a touchdown, but then threw 2 picks, including the one at the end we all saw with Shadavius Ward. J.K. Dobbins only got 66 rushing yards and also put a ball on the ground. Mark Andrews caught a touchdown, 673 for a touchdown. Marcus Robinson was the next receiver. Justin Tucker missed 2 field goals, and had it not been for that, they probably could have avoided all the shenanigans that came about. Funny enough, I mean, the Ravens defense got 2 turnovers of their own, but if you're coughing the ball up 4 times in a game, I think we all know how that's going to end. So, yeah, that's basically the story of this one. Too many mistakes, too many turnovers, and the Niners defense lived up to its billing as they win this one 20-13. Very nice effort from them. So, oh boy, here we go again. Yeah, I am going to have a word with our tech goblins. They are messing with my camera again. Well, whatever. Well, anyways, that's going to do it for here in week 1. Niners win, as you see below. And next up, we got a good one. The Kansas City Chiefs will be heading to Houston to face the team that won the AFC, the Houston Texans. Can Houston try to repeat from last season's miraculous run, or is the Chiefs going to work their voodoo magic on them? Oh, who are we kidding? We all know how that's going to end up. So that should be an exciting one nevertheless. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the usual buttons. And I will see you back here next week, same place, same time, for week 2, where we will have another exciting episode of Strat-O-Matic. You know what? After how the shenanigans that happened with this, no, we're not doing it. I got to save my energy. It's week 1, for crying out loud. Football. It's week 1, okay? I'm not in that mood yet. We'll get there. All right. Peace out, y'all.